What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the vlog and welcome to the first episode of what's going to be a new series on this channel. As you should be able to tell by the title, I am in Hanoi in Vietnam, and to be honest, this is my first day here. I've done absolutely nothing. After 29 hours of travel and some serious jet lag, I've literally just chilled at the hostel, met some really nice people in there and took a little bit of a walk around. Should be able to see from this clip right now. It started lashing down, so for the rest of the night, because it is quite late, I'm literally just going to take some photos, get something to eat and go to bed, because as I said, the jet lag is real. I'm 7 hours behind, so it's kind of like midday for me, but it is like 7 o'clock at night. And then we're going to explore Hanoi for all it has to offer tomorrow, but I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm just going to get some photos of this amazing lake. Kicking today off with another chocolate bun. If you're ever in Hanoi, you've got to get these. Right, so welcome back to Hanoi. Now, after I last checked in with you guys, it was kind of on the opposite side of this lake. And I was late last night and I literally went and got food and then fell straight to sleep. The jet lag is still killing me, but today is my final day in Hanoi before we go into Ha Long Bay. A bit later today, I'll fill you in with what the details of this trip are, but basically I'm going to go and check out Hoa Lo prison, I believe it's called, Long Bien Bridge, and try some famous egg coffee here in Hanoi. So let's go and check out the prison first. Apparently it's something that you have to do when you're in Hanoi. Starting the day off though with the chocolate bun, as you just see, and I'm addicted to those things. Let's go and check out this first activity of the day. First stop of the day is St. Joseph's Cathedral. It's that big I can't even fit it in one frame. Time to go into Ha Lo prison next though. So the prison is now right in front of me, and what should have been like a 2-minute walk ended up being like a 10-minute walk, because that back there is by far the worst road in Hanoi so far. I'm sure I'll come across one that's even worse, but that was absolutely mental to get across. Right, so literally for like past 2 hours or so, I've been exploring Train Street, as I've shown you before. I'm still here. It's absolutely unbelievable. It literally just goes on for ages. And there's so many Instagram opportunities here. In terms of Ha Lo prison, it was a really good experience. Highly recommend it to anyone who does actually come to Hanoi. But in that area, it was probably the least safe I felt in Hanoi, because to be fair, it seems like a really safe city. That was the only time where I was a bit skeptical. This place though, it's literally just full of tourists, so you want to get here at the right time. Trains do actually come down here apparently at 3 and 7 p.m, so I'll probably come back later to try and check that out at 7 o'clock. Now I'm going to go and visit somewhere else, maybe go and get some egg coffee, see what that's all about, and check out Long Bien. I believe it's called Long Bien Bridge. It just looks absolutely hectic. But that is this city for you. Let's go and check that out right now. But yeah, in terms of Hoa Lo prison, I believe it's called. Sorry if I'm getting the pronunciation wrong, I often do. Just minding me stuff because I'm still on this train street. In terms of the history behind it, I'm not going to go into too much detail, because I do think it's something that you can learn a lot about when you're actually there, because when I went I actually had like no knowledge whatsoever, so it was kind of a nice experience just to learn everything about it there and then. But basically the French and the Vietnamese have kind of used it at different stages over the past 100 years, and then it was completely, well, pretty much completely demolished in around 1990. So it is literally just one building that remains, but there's still quite a lot of history there, and obviously they've kept a load of stuff that was original from when it was obviously in use. So definitely worth visiting. It's not something you get overly excited about going to visit a prison, but it's just an experience to have if you are in Hanoi. Okay, so as you'll be able to tell from that sequence before and the fact that it's really dark behind me, I kind of bailed getting the egg coffee, I believe it's called, and I just got a normal one, but it was absolutely amazing. And I've got a bit of a tip for if you are at Hon Kiem Lake, which I'm going to give you right now. Right, so if any of you are visiting Hanoi and you look English, even if you're not, then a lot of people will approach you, a lot of Vietnamese, just to basically try and practice their English skills with you. And at first you might think it's some kind of scam, they want something from you, but trust me, they don't. The amount of people I've met, they've all been like amazing and just wants to practice speaking English, and it's a great experience just to share that moment with them and the happiness they get from actually getting to practice their English with you. A lot of them are students, so they're learning English, and it just makes their day, so it's really, really cool. If you do hang out here, you'll literally get stopped so many times, but it's an awesome experience. Next up, we are off to the train street yet again, because the train's about to go down it. We've got half an hour to get there. I need to check out this because it just looks insane. Another tip for anyone who is visiting Hanoi at any point is if you do actually use maps on your phone of any type and it says it's a 15-minute walk, trust me, it's not. It'll be about a 20-25-minute walk, purely because the amount of motorbikes in the city, you just can't get anywhere quick. Not that I'm complaining, because it's a unique experience, but just do bear in mind if you've got a bus to catch and it says 20-minute walk, give yourself half an hour. Right, so seeing that train then was just such a surreal experience. Don't think I've got any decent photos because I took them on my phone, but I've got a really good video which you would have seen just then. It's time to go and get something to eat, and then I'm going to call it a day as I head to Ha Long Bay tomorrow. Right, so I just got myself some banh mi. I believe that's what it's called. It's basically like a sandwich type thing. And my best bit of advice for eating in Vietnam is literally to eat wherever the locals eat, because to be honest, they know the good spots. That's my number one tip if you are in Vietnam at all. Just always look around and eat where the locals eat. I'm going to head back to the hostel and call it a night, because tomorrow I'm going to Ha Long Bay for 3 days. But speaking of the hostel, let me just fill you in on a few things and where I'm actually staying. Right, so I'm currently editing this video. Ignore the messy screen. I know I need to clean it. But basically I forgot actually to fill you in on the Central Backpackers Hostel, which I was about to do. They were actually very kind to host me for both the hideaway tour of Ha Long Bay and actually my stay in Hanoi in their hostel, in exchange for videos for their project, so videos for the Ha Long Bay Hideaway tour, which I have done and you will see in the coming days. So that's what I was actually about to mention at this point, but I completely forgot to put it in. So I was staying in the Central Backpackers Hostel in Hanoi, and it was actually a really, really good experience. I will actually link down their hostel and all their information down below. It's really, really good for socialising, partying. If you actually come to Hanoi, it's very, very central, so do check them out down below in the description. That is all for this video. If you did enjoy this first vlog of this Vietnam series, be sure to let me know by leaving a like, and if you are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. But thank you for watching, guys. Till next time, goodbye.